What's going on, party people? I am here in Miami for something really special. I mean, it's really is special. After the last video with Troy, I got contacted by a gentleman named Krishna. You guys may know who this is. This guy is huge out here in the Florida scene. He's been holding up the SR20 community down here and really making a name for himself. I've seen him progress and grow, especially like on Instagram with his followers. And it's been nothing but amazing, to be honest with you, what he's doing, the passion that he has, the drive that he has, and the quality of stuff that he's building, because it's easy to build something for Instagram and look at it. I mean, it's beautiful back there, right? And think that thing is just for the gram, and it's not. It really is built very, very well. And I have him here to talk to you guys. Krishna.
What's up, everybody?
Say hi to the people, man.
How's it going?
This is exciting for me. I mean, I would if you would have asked me a year ago if I would have made it to Florida to talk to one of the bigger SR20 guys down here to talk about their stories, I would have never believed it. This is a great moment for me. Tell everybody what your name is. Tell everybody where they can find you so I can add it at the bottom. And then we'll talk about this beautiful piece of car right behind you.
Krishna Basteo, and then just my first name and last name for the handle for Instagram, Krishna.Basteo.
Perfect. Yep. Tell me what this is, man.
This is a 91 Nissan Sentra SE. It's a 1.6 chassis. Okay. Not an SCR.
I'm not judging you.
And yeah, this is my... It had different, variations, plans, but the current state, it's show car meet car, type of build.
But it doesn't mean it's not serious.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right? That's the misconception people get sometimes is they think, oh, it's a clapped out car. It's for the gram. It's for YouTube. This thing is serious. This thing puts in work. Like it's no slouch. And obviously the title of this video gives it away. But 622 horsepower, which we're going to talk about a little later, is wild. It's wild. How did you acquire this car, man?
Well, before I get into that, so make sure you stay through the video to the end, and I'll give a little secret how we got to 622.
Oh, you're going to give them a little sauce?
Just a little.
Just a little sauce at the end? All right, that's cool. All right, they better stay.
So the way I acquired this, so this car has a lot of history down here in South Florida. A lot of owners, different variation builds. So I got this 4 years ago through a friend of Gio, who's the builder. He built this car hand.
The man behind the curtain.
Exactly.
Gio. Yeah.
And while we were working on my other B13 track build, getting that getting ready for racing stuff, this came up for sale, and I went to check it out. And it did not look like this. It did have the motor and transmission set up, suspension, but the look of the car did not. It was multiple colors. Primer, stuff like that, and checked it out. It had a broken transmission. I think that was like the third 70V transmission the previous owner had, and just broke again, and just got fed up with the car and just got something newer and wanted to get rid of it, but didn't want to part it out.
Right.
So we made a deal, and I acquired the car from him.
And then the work began.
Yeah.
You had a great chassis, you had a plan, but did you really plan 622 horsepower?
No, that wasn't a plan. The word was, it never got dynoed, and it was like, oh, it's in the five-ish, which there's a lot of guys down here that has 5+ front-wheel drive B13s. And so that was like the idea behind the whole thing. So we started out just fixing all the little issues, because again, the previous owner was just driving it and racing it on the track and stuff like that, not street driving.
Right.
So as I started to street drive it, there was little things like breaking, and I had to call my dad to tow or AAA to get home, calling Gio like, hey, there's an issue with the car, and we're just fine, fixing it. So I got to a point that it's very reliable. I could daily it if I wanted to, but I don't. There's no AC. So we just kept fixing the little things, and one of the first things I did was just, because again, the engine, there was nothing to touch in the engine, just little tweaks here and there. I just worked on the body work. That was the first thing. Stripped it. You recommended a contact for the rear quarter glass.
Yeah, Raul.
Like a piece a lot of people look for.
Yeah.
Just got it redone. New seals, strips, rims, fast brakes. We'll get into that later, but yeah, we'll just focus on the look of the car.
Yeah, it looks great. So it really does look good.
Had a good template to start with. Good base, which was great, and just fine tune it from there.
Yeah, it does look great. I mean, for for what you've built, the purpose of it, it looks fantastic.
Yeah. And then one thing I missed, so the color, if you was wondering, it's not a stock color, it's the Aztec red. And then when we're, when I was in the paint shop to get it like mixed and everything, I just asked him, hey, if you can make it a little brighter.
So so you had a little pop.
Yeah, a little. So it's a little orange-ish to it. Yeah. So it's not stock Aztec red. It's different. Just want to be another unique piece to the car.
Oh, and there's something to always talk about too, because it does look brighter to me.
Yeah, for sure.
It's not like the deeper Aztec red, but it's something that looked like it'll catch your eye. Like you have to look at it. So speaking of wheels, that's a good segue. Let's walk around the car and talk about what is all going on with this car.
Sure.
And what you got going on. What are these wheels, bro?
So these are like my favorite rims. It's the Graham Light 57DR, 15x8, obviously 4x100 pattern. So I love these rims. I've got 3 sets of them, and they're wrapped with the Falcon Azeni RT660s, which was another recommendation from you.
Yeah. Great wheel.
With the
great tire.
Willwood 11-inch fast brakes.
Yeah, that's the Brian Hasty 11-inch Willwood kit.
Yeah, with the hawk pads, street pads.
And you upgraded the rear brakes too to match the front?
Yeah, just it had the stock SCR and it looked almost like those bodybuilders that's like, muscle on top and
don't do leg day?
Yeah, so just had to upgrade the rear. That was another recent thing I was like did on the car. Every month try to do like just at least one thing to the car.
Okay. Yeah, change up a little bit.
Yeah. Exactly.
And in the front here, we have what looks like a Sunny GTS 1 bumper that you've modified.
Yeah, it was obviously cut for the massive intercooler from Treadstone.
That thing's huge.
Yeah, 3.5-inch piping. Have the TDMI front lip. It's not carbon fiber, got a wrapped carbon fiber.
Looks good.
Didn't have that option at the time.
Fits real good.
Yeah.
That's a massive intercooler, and that's a massive turbo just waiting for us to talk about it in a second. That is massive. That is... Dude, I'm telling you, you see this rolling up in your rearview mirror behind you on the highway. It's menacing.
Yeah.
It's menacing. Like this is, plus it's like you had mentioned, Gio said he got the inspiration of it breathing fire. It's probably shooting fireballs out the side and it's rolling up on you. That's got to be nuts.
Yeah,
it's got to be nuts.
I have it pinned, Instagram page, and you'll see on the dyno, it just spits fire on both sides. Yeah.
Nuts. So GTS front bumper, you have the side exit exhaust here.
Yep.
Talked about the 57DRs, great wheel.
No.
Side skirts are
GTS as well.
GTS, Sunny GTS, JDM side skirts.
Yep.
Please do not ask where you can get them because I don't know. The rear also is Sunny GTS?
Yes, yep. Yes, it has a couple holes cut out. Again, that was for like the drag setup.
Yeah, that was when it was full drag, right?
Yeah, I'll come back and fix that up.
Yeah. But you don't have to. You don't have to do that for me, I'm not judging you. You got the Tsuru taillights, the 93, 94 inner taillights on the trunk.
Yeah.
You got the nice Sunny badges, and then you have this. I mean, I've never seen a flex fuel B13 model. That's probably you're hiding something. You're trying to give me a subtle hint of what this runs on. And then on the inside, I'll go ahead and let you open your door, bro. Clean 91, 92 interior.
Yeah, just try to keep it simple. This is 2 days ago before you came. I tried to get the whole interior done. So this is the first time I have the whole interior. So if you go on my page, you only see like outside shots.
And now they know what it looks like inside. You are a great host, my guy, putting this interior together for me. And this back piece is cool too.
Yeah, that's a unique piece.
I'm sure some of the people noticed it. It is a cool piece. There was a group buy for this a while back, and it was to basically delete the rear seat, but it's a very good fitting delete. I like that. That looks pretty cool. Yeah. You got the Momo 350 millimeter steering wheel.
Yep.
Yeah, the Momo. That is a great steering wheel. I think I have that on pretty much on every B13 and my P10. Nice new shift boot. Also, is that a TDMI? Or,
no, that's original.
Is it?
Yeah, I have a TDMI in the track car,
but
this, that's the original.
That's sick.
Leather.
That's beautiful, man.
With the OEM shift.
Yeah, with the OEM. That is a beautiful.
This is a piece I had just sitting home.
Dude, I love it. Yeah. That original like leather, vinyl, whatever it is they used, always looks great.
The center console, is the Mexican center console.
With the armrest. Yeah, I saw that.
It,
Yeah, so let me show the people that. Oh. Yeah, let me show you guys that. There you go. That's that Mexican console.
Yeah.
So you painted it black because
Yeah.
it's usually like a light gray
Yeah.
color or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. That looks real good.
That's like
All new seals
all
and
new
gaskets
Yep.
everywhere. All this is fresh.
Yeah.
So when you close the door, you had that nice thunk. You know what I mean? There you go. That's it. All B13s sound pretty much the same when you close the door, which is really a cool thing. So we have interior, we have the exterior. And now people want to know, what is it that makes this thing 622 horsepower? You got to show them the engine bay, bro.
Well, before we get that, suspension-wise.
Oh yeah, let's talk about suspension. I mean, I didn't mean to shortchange you on suspension, but what do you got going on suspension-wise, man?
So obviously the Fortune Auto 500s.
Obviously.
Great suspension. It has 12K hyper coils in the front and 16 in the rear. And again, the reason for that high number was it was set up for a drag at the time.
Yeah.
So I just kept it for now. Eventually would lower it later on because it's super bumpy on the highway. Excuse me.
It's not the optimal driving car, but for what it was, a drag car, it did its job. Yeah. So it's just a matter of spring swapping at that point, and you'll get another comfy car. There you go.
Yeah, and another unique piece on the car for suspension-wise, I have traction bars from SLS.
The what's this, Steven Ayala, right? Yeah.
I met him a couple times at the West Coast Convention.
Good guy.
Super cool guy.
Yep.
Has a crazy B14 drag car.
Yeah. That thing is a monster as well.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, it's like big horsepower there, big horsepower here, and just completely two worlds apart. You know what I mean?
It's one of the unique things about the SR20 chassis. You could have the same, well, not exactly the same, but SR20 motor setup, but you have different choices for chassis.
Yep. That is true.
Yeah.
All right, you've been teasing them long enough. It's poking out of the hood there. You're teasing them. You got to show them what's going on in there, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk. Man, look at that. Look at it. Linda, just look at it. That turbo, man. What size is that? What is that turbo?
That's a 62, 66 precision turbo.
Massive.
Yeah. Ball bearing.
On what manifold?
Custom tubular manifold from Geo.
That thing. The dude is making everything. What isn't he making? He's your fabricator. He's your engine builder. He's your tuner.
Yeah.
The man does it all.
On the track car.
You know what I realized, like in the last couple of videos I've done where I talk to people, there's always like this secret guy behind the curtain that helps the guy building it. You know what I mean? That I'm talking to. We had talked about, I think with Billy, we had spoken about a guy named Rodney. And then I've heard that guy Rodney's name more than a couple of times here in the last couple of months. Right. And then I talked to you, and there's this infamous Geo. Like, this Geo is behind. He is the man that swings that magic wand and builds these things for you. And you just, the thing is, like, any idea you have, he's just doing it.
No, for sure, yeah.
Like he no questions asked. He's just building these things, and you with him are making a great team because this is beautiful, man.
No, for
this
sure.
valve cover in that sunlight, I don't know if it comes out in the camera, but it is popping, man. That is, let me see if I can turn this up. Holy moly, the sparkle in that is nuts. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Intake manifold, I see, custom.
Yep.
What brand is that?
Well, another custom piece from Geo's.
Again, Geo makes everything. Exhaust manifolds, intake manifolds, tuning. This guy is a legend in my book, and I don't even know who he is yet. I have to meet him one day. You got the nice, fresh, new overflow tank.
Yep.
You got a half-size radiator.
Yeah. So a unique story with that is, it was originally a full radiator, full size, and it got damaged in another car, and Geo just modified for a half-size radiator.
Oh my! So he does body work too, man. Holy moly, man! Geo's resume. If he doesn't already have a great job, he's probably gonna get another one because everybody's gonna find out everything that he does. You know, you're probably gonna get a lot of contacts that say, "Hey, can you tell me what Geo's numbers is? Yo, can you get me in contact with Geo?"
I can point him to his Instagram.
There you go. All right, let him bother him there. You got the MazWorks finishing kit here on the valve cover.
Yeah.
What size injectors is this?
2200 Bosch injectors.
22 Bosch injectors.
With a JMR top fuel rail.
And what engine management are you running?
Nismatronic version 2.
Nismatronic V2, which means you're keeping it simple.
Simple, yeah.
Keeping it simple. What size fuel pump is in this?
450.
450.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a big. Yeah, you're gonna need a big pump for something like this. This motor.
Yep.
It's a VE
head with a VET bottom block or OEM. No internals done on the bottom block.
No modifications to the block.
Yeah.
And it's holding 622.
Yeah.
And you did how many passes on the dyno to tune this thing?
It was Gio did about over 40 passes.
Wow, man. That is trust in Nissan quality.
Yep.
That is complete trust in what Nissan builds. That's amazing, my guy.
And then like, especially the SR20 don't get love, but you know, this is a perfect example of, you know, what an SR20 could do.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that is amazing that all that is done on a stock block and a stock head, because the head only has
Those springs and retainers.
Yeah, that's it. And that's for the high revving, you know, it's kind of more of a safety
so the
part.
valves don't float.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then at some point, this is going to progress into its next phase, right? What is its next phase?
Yeah, so the plan, I believe I mentioned earlier in the video, is just like car shows, meets, you know, since I have the other car for racing and hardcore, push it to the limit type of thing. This is more just cruising, relaxing. So the next step is just, I dropped the head a couple of days ago to Mazworks, met Mark, super cool guy, big, you know, shop. They do a lot of work there, and dropped off a spare head I had, and he's gonna do shimless valves. So the idea there is now to start taking to two-step competitions.
Wow.
You don't see.
You're not seeing SR20s that's two steps, really.
Oh yeah. So no, I'm not looking to go win, but just get more eyes on the car.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't you want more eyes on this thing? This thing is great. I hope that everybody, I mean, leave down in the comments already what you think of this car, because
good and bad comments.
I mean, good, bad, you know, it's just, this thing is wild. It's wild. It really is. Again, like, you see these things and you see a lot of people build cars like this and they don't drive them. They don't put any miles on them. They tow them to shows. They'll bring them. This thing gets driven. And that is impressive. And that's why I wanted to, when you hit me up, I wanted to share your story, because again, you drive these things, you put miles on them, you put them through their paces. And at the same time, you're not trying to baby them. Like, if you break it, you're going to rebuild it. You're not giving up on these things. And so many people give up. And that's what you're not doing. And this is kind of the theme of this weekend, is a lot of cars that people would probably give up on. You guys are making them into great cars out here in Florida. And I love that. I love that passion for these things. Tsuru front end, I don't know if we mentioned that. This is a Tsuru front end.
Yep.
And the purpose of you not having the grill,
so
obviously,
is the turbo.
So that your turbo doesn't like generate enough suction to suck the grill right into it.
Get a lot of hate for that, but you know, it's just another unique thing just to show off the turbo.
Like, why not?
Yeah.
Why not, right? Like, you're out here just strutting your stuff, bro.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. You're just strutting your stuff.
It's a head turner for sure.
Yeah.
Kids, everybody, old people.
Yeah. I mean, we're at that gas station. Some random guy who just pulls out his video. He's on video chatting somebody. He's like, dude, look at this huge intercooler. This thing's got, like, he doesn't know what it is, but it's bright, it's red, it's good looking, and it has a massive turbo and intercooler in the front of it.
Yeah, and then when he asked what kind of car it was, and I told him Sentra, he did that famous, like, that's a Sentra?
Yeah. So many people have no idea what these things are, because it's unassuming. It really looks like, you know, my buddy Leo says all the time, like, hey, how's your taxi doing? Because, in Mexico, that's really what they are. They're all like little taxis.
No, for sure, yeah.
And this thing is definitely not, like, man, in the sun right now, I hope it comes out really good in the camera. It looks crazy. It just looks crazy. This thing is beautiful. So we are gonna take a ride in this. I'll let you guys have an experience with us as far as what this thing is like when you're in it and driving it. It is quite an experience, because you can tell, like, when you have 622 horsepower on tap, it's nuts. But before we do, you said you were gonna give them some sort of secret sauce for making 622 horsepower, man. What do you got for the peeps?
So the little secret, I guess, or I guess I don't know if it's a secret, but it's the transmission, right? That's one of the weakest point of the SR20s, is the transmission. So it's a 70V, transmission. And what happened is boost by gear. So another cool feature with Nismatronic is you can do boost by gear. So all the first and second gear has low boost, so, you know, it can handle the torque. And then from third gear on, that's where it gets really violent, especially when the VVL kicks in, and you get that 20 plus pounds of boost, and it holds it. It holds it. Yeah.
The word you describe it is it gets violent.
Yeah.
That is a very. I'm intrigued, right? Like I'm intrigued by knowing what do you mean by it gets violent, but it's also scary to hear somebody said, "Oh yeah, you know what? If I hit it, you get full 622. It gets violent." That's kind of scary too, because you don't want to get violent on the street with this thing. You don't want to lose the car. You don't want to hurt anybody.
No, yeah.
But man, to know you have 622 under your right foot in a Sentra, like, dude, it's nuts. It really is nuts. With great power comes great responsibility.
Yeah.
What is that, Uncle Ben from Spider-Man? And sir, somebody has to tell it to you. Somebody has to say it to you. This thing is beautiful.
Thank you.
You've done really well. This is not something that's just built for the gram. This is something that's built for serious business. If you wanted to drag this right now, you could, and it would take it.
Throw some slicks, take it to the track, which that is the plan once we get the head back from
well, there you go.
Mazworks.
People, you guys are going to see this thing in the southern Florida area taking over drag racing. This is nuts. This is wild. Krishna, let's take a ride.
Sure.
And before we go, because my battery is about to die, tell the people something inspirational. Let them know if they're trying to build a Sentra, they're trying to get motivation to build it. What would you tell them?
Yeah, just, hit up people for ideas on Facebook groups. Contact me anytime with questions. I try my best to answer all of them. I don't have all the answers, but I try to help. And
follow this guy.
Yeah, follow YouTube. Yeah.
No. Don't follow me. Follow this guy. This is the guy you want to talk to. This guy right here. This guy right here.
Yeah. So there's a lot of guys on Instagram as well. I'm only on Instagram, so get a lot of ideas from them, inspiration. A lot of track guys as well.
I hope we see you on YouTube soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on YouTube.
That's cool. I mean, if not, I can always come down here and just enjoy this horrible scenery to come record for you whenever you want.
I have a channel, but I just throw simple stuff on it. Nothing crazy.
There's nothing simple about this, man. You're a very modest person.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you having me down here to look at this thing.
Thanks for coming out.
Let's take this ride, man.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, so here we are riding in the car, and I don't know if you guys can hear it. It's probably pretty loud, but on my side is the side exit exhaust. And that is just right in my ear. It's crazy because any inputs that Krishna does into the throttle, I can hear them right on my side, so I know exactly what he's doing when it comes to throttle. Krishna, like driving this thing, you have to be so careful with your throttle.
Oh yeah.
Like if you go too far, you can pretty much potentially light up the tires in every gear.
Yeah.
Right? So, do you even daily drive this thing anywhere? Like, do you take it out on the street? Do you take it out for dinner? Like, what do you do?
No, if I do take it out, it's more like if I have like a car meet, a car show. I normally do like an SR20 Sundays.
Yeah, I've seen that. That's really cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't take it. Go to the movies or hang out. No, wouldn't want nobody to scratch it or something like that. So it has a purpose.
Yeah, it has a purpose, and this thing's awesome, dude. I mean, it's scary to know you have that much on tap, and I just hear you with the throttle. It's like just your big toe is just barely touching it because you're being very careful, man. This thing is nuts. I hope you guys are hearing like the turbo noises. Like this thing's quite wild. But it rides so normal when you're driving it at 50, 60 miles per hour, you know?
Yeah, it's smooth.
Yeah. Very smooth. I'm not gonna have, again, Krishna do like a wild 622 horsepower, pull. But Krishna, can we have a little boost?
Yeah.
Just so we can hear it? Oh man. That was a little boost. That was nuts, dude. Yeah, that's a two-hand on the steering wheel kind of moment.
Yeah.
Guys, this thing is wild. I had a great time out here with Krishna. Thank you for having me, man.
Thanks for coming out.
I know, don't thank me, thank my girl for letting me come.
Thanks.
But this is fantastic, guys. I hope you like something like this. I wish we could do more pulls, but we're trying to be safe. We're only went 60 miles per hour. I'll see you guys on the next one. Leave the comments below how you love this thing. Talk to me about your Sentras. Peace.